Hi, fifth grade researchers. This is a tutorial to remind you on how we're going to organize our information that we receive from internet or book resources during our research of our jobs. So here's my cards. I have 3 cards of questions, just like how we set up our cards before. You want our questions at the top and then our initials on it in case they get separated or lost from us. And on our card, we're going to put our research and we're going to number our research according to our website. So of course we want to use reliable websites. So let me go over here to our Launchpad. Under Launchpad in ELA, you can find a notebook under writing that's called career websites. That's right, I called it career websites. And here's some links you can take a look at for finding information on your jobs. These 4 are really good websites. Basically what they do is you can search your job up and they give you lots of good information on it. So let me just pick one. I'm going to do, let's see, a computer programmer, for example. It gives a lot of information. See how it has all these tabs? Where do they look? What's the pay? And then they give a quick summary here of what they do, what their pay is, how many they need in our country, what kind of degree you need, and so forth. So it's a good place to start if you're looking for information on your job. Instead of just searching up the job, that'll give you tons of information. Maybe use one of these 4 sites that I have listed here in Launchpad to help you do some searches. So these are all reliable sites that have reliable information that have been recommended, especially for high school students who are looking for what job they want to get into. But this is perfect for you, and it'll be right on your reading level. You'll be able to understand it. So I've found some websites about my career. I have Edtopia, which is a blogging site basically for teachers, and I found some advice for technology coaches. And I also found this teacher's blog about her experience being a technology integration specialist. So both of these are going to be reliable for me because they're real people that do those jobs, and it's what their opinions are and their information is. So I'm going to use these 2 as my resources. I will definitely be finding more, but for this tutorial, I've only found 2. So I found information in those websites and I've placed them now into my cards. I did not copy word for word what the women wrote. I put it into my own words. I'm not going to plagiarize them, and I'm also giving them credit. So under what qualities makes a good technology coach, I found that a good technology coach is a good listener, and they must listen carefully to the teacher's needs in order to be able to coach them properly. So I found that from my site too. Now, I should have showed you this first. Here are my sources cards, and I hope you remember this, that you put your websites in and you number them, or if you're using a book, please put the book title and the copyright date and the author. So I have them listed and I'm numbering them 1 and 2. So every time on my card, if I'm citing 2, I'm going to put a 2 behind here. For example, on this one, tips, I found a tip that says don't download every single app because they're not going to be all useful, that they should really think about how the app is going to be used because it should enhance learning. It shouldn't just be a substitute for a worksheet. So that was a good tip that I hadn't even considered myself. So that's going to be from 2. And then I need to find some for that second question. And then here's my first question. I found a few things, good qualities. They should have collaboration. They should be able to be constantly learning. You have to constantly be learning and changing your learning and finding new things. And of course, you need to have clear communication to be able to teach teachers. So I hope this helps you to understand and remind you how to set up your research cards. You want to be very neat so that if you need to go back into the website that you can find exactly what you're looking for. You also want to not be plagiarizing. Be very, very clear on what you learned, but also do not copy word for word. So I hope the Launchpad site, let's go back there. The Launchpad websites give you a good head start. You may also do Google searches. Remember, do not just type in your question into Google. You're not going to be yielding very good results. And you want to make sure that your sites are reliable. Remember to look at copyright dates. Remember to look at if it's a .edu, .org, those kinds of things. Are the people that are giving you this information reliable? I hope you use this as a good refresher to remind yourself how to do your research, and I hope you enjoy researching your careers and finding out all the information you wanted to know about it. Enjoy!